Hello, Namaste. My name is Tara Dahal. The topic of my story is my childhood school experience. I was born in one of the remote villages in southern Bhutan. The village was totally isolated from rest of the cities and towns. The infrastructure of development was completely zero. There were no motor roads, electricity, means of communication, hospitals, etc. So people fully depended on farming and agricultural product. I do not remember that much first 2 years in my school. My father admitted me in lower kindergarten LKG at the age of 5 in Dorokha primary school. I am the fourth child of my parents among 9 children and a first child to get enrolled in school. It was a government school and was the only educational institute in Dorokha subdivision. It was 40-50 minute walk from my home to the school. The way was pleasant during the dry season but very worst during summer. The sudden downpour on the way to school or back home would fully drench us. My mother used to dry my books and copies over the fire. Sometimes all written notebooks would turn blank due to too much wet. I used to walk barefoot to school. I remember it was on 4th grade I got to wear shoes and slippers for the first time. A pair of school uniform, a white shirt and a blue half pant would last for a year. In the first 2 years, I was the only student to go to the school from my locality. Most of the punishments were because of going to school dirty, not arriving at school in time, not completing homework, talking in the class, and remain absent from school. Miss Tulsa Dakal and Mr. D.C. Giri were my favorite teachers. I never got beatings from them because we used to get severe physical punishments from our teachers. It was an English medium school including one Dorokha and one Nepali subject. I was among the 8 students to get through the grade 6 common examination from Dorokha primary school to Samchi High School for higher education. Teachers used to give plenty of homework to complete and a lot of domestic work at home from our parents. There were no way to read and write after dark. Kerosene oil lamps were used at night, but oil would run soon and had to depend on sunlight or light from the fire. Because rivers and streams rise up in summer, people could not go to the nearest town for household items. Whatever was needed during the year had to be purchased and preserved in winter, which sometimes did not last the whole summer. During winter, the school would remain closed for 3 months, and we used to carry oranges in the basket on our back to Samchi to sell and make pocket money for the year and buy clothes and necessary items. It was again 2 days one-way journey on foot with a heavy load of oranges on our back. However, I spent my childhood in poverty or in scarcity. I never forget it, and it is still the most enjoyable period of life for me. The childhood activities like looking after the cows, cutting fodders for them, chasing away monkeys from the orange orchards, walking up and down the hills playing rag-made soccer balls, and carrying oranges on the back are most remarkable activities that still hover around my eyes. Thank you.